It's pretty crazy right now. I am down the side of my garden, or my parents' garden, just to shoot this quick video, so I'm sorry if it's super windy, but we're gonna go inside and have a look at the recent notes, patch notes, because Gen 3's here, and most of you will remember me talking about Gen 3 and saying Gen 3 wouldn't be out this year, and Gen 3, at least a taste of it, is coming for this Halloween event. So let's go check it out. Welcome back, guys. It has been a good minute. I'm kind of also glad that I shot a little bit of video for you guys before, because I thought it would be really dry to do something and I wasn't really in it talking to you guys. But here we are, on the other side of the year. It's been a good, it's been a month. Has it been a month since I put a video? Okay, it hasn't been a month since I put a video out, but it's been a month-ish since I've had regular flow of content. So this is the first video for you guys getting back into it. So I'm going to look at my other screen this way, whichever way the video pans out. Latest update stuff. So I just wanted to quickly roll through the patch notes for those of you who have missed it, maybe haven't played Pokemon Go as frequently like myself. So let's look at the latest patch notes. So we've got, go ahead, and it says Pokemon Go updated to version 0.79.2 for Android, and for iOS users it's 1.49.2 for iOS, like I just said before. And the only thing that's changed is Pokemon Go is in the process of being updated to version 0. etc, etc, etc. Details from our development team, various bug fixes and performance updates. So for most of you who already know that the Halloween event is coming, and we're getting a couple of Gen 3 Pokemon which will be coming in this update, and it's pretty exciting because it's something that everybody has been waiting for. Those of you who will remember a video that I did where I said I don't think Gen 3 will be coming this year. I got it wrong, and I admit that I made my projection was a mistake, but I don't think we're getting all of Gen 3. Now, a lot of people have speculated that Gen 3 will come at the end of Halloween. Please don't get overhyped about an update that currently, right now, an update schedule has not been consistent from Pokemon Company and Niantic Labs. It's been really irregular and inconsistent, despite the previous reasons as to why updates have been delayed. So, but you can rest assured that there is a good number of Ghost-type Pokemon in Gen 3 to, get the taste buds tingling. There's at least, I would say, safely over 7 Ghost-type Pokemon, or you get some Pokemon which are classes that have dual types, so you have Bug and Ghost, or you have Flying and Ghost, or you have Water and Ghost, or Fire and Ghost. Gen 3 seems to have a lot of Pokemon which share both different elements, 2 or 3 of elements at a time, maybe even 4. It gets pretty crazy with Gen 3 Pokemon. Gen 3 is not my favorite of all generations. I think my favorite generation is either Gen 4 or 5, but I think 3 and 4 are the generations where I'm just like, no real favorites. Apart from Gen 3 legendaries, there's obviously Kyogre, there's Groudon, there's Latios and Latia, and there's also Rayquaza, and then there's also the Genesect, which are amazing, and then the Rock Pokemon that are legendaries, because for some reason Gen 3 they decided to cram as many legendary Pokemon into this update as physically possible, or as digitally possible, because I don't know why you say physically possible, because anyway, moving on. So let's have a look at what GoHub has to say about these updates. So we know that there was a data mine that happened. Give me a chance to find it. So one of the things that will be happening, so here is an example of what the loading screen will look like for the Gen 3 Halloween event. you're going to get that. There's the theme tune for Lavender Town. Now, I'm not sure if they've edited this, and I haven't listened to it. I won't listen to it right now in this video, because I have all sorts of other background noises, but I will post the link in the description for you guys to check out and hear what that sounds like. So that's that, and there's more details about that in this article, and a kind of a background behind Lavender Town and exactly what Lavender Town was. And it's kind of weird to me that they waited this long to kind of implement Lavender Town stuff. I feel like that was something that was just kind of sat in the office and somebody was like, hey, do you guys remember Lavender Town? Why don't we incorporate this in this Halloween event, even though the game's been out for nearly 2 years? Because why not? Yeah, sorry, I don't need to sound sarcastic. It's just, if it was me, stuff like this would have happened way earlier on in the game's development. Granted, I'm not a games developer, but I at least come up with ideas that make sense and flow in some sort of order. Adding music to a game is something super simple that they could have done from day dot, and who's to say they didn't have it planned from the get-go? But it's cool, something to look forward to, so let's definitely stay positive about this update before it drops. So I'm going to go back to the homepage of GoHub to see what else. So here's the main juicy update, which this video is about, which is the Gen 3 data mine, which doesn't want to open at this moment. So whilst it opens, videos will be coming back. This is the first. There will be a Friday video. I'm excited to do that, so stay tuned for that. I'm still apartment hunting, so yay. Alright, so it says here, trainers, it's been happening. We now have almost all of the required Generation 3 files in the APK. We've done a quick data mine, and our suspicions were confirmed. Gen 3 Pokemon audio clips are now in the APK, but more importantly, Gen 3 is coming this Halloween. As a bonus, a new badge entry was added in reference to the Gen 3 Pokédex entries, a brand new Halloween 2017 loading screen, and support for in-game nighttime Halloween music. Music was added or were added, which means there's probably more than one audio clip or MP3 track for the Halloween theme. That maybe like transition in and out of each other depending on what time of day it is. Maybe there's a slightly happier tune in the daytime and more of an eerie sound at nighttime, which makes sense. You can see screenshots of the code and wallpaper below, and yes, Gen 3 is coming for Halloween as featured in the new loading screen. So let's pause right there. Gen 3 is not coming this Halloween. A set number of Generation 3 Pokemon are coming this Halloween. I don't see Niantic dropping the entire generation for one seasonal event, and the year is not even done. We're just now in the fourth week of October. We haven't even hit the last week. We still have the entire of November, and we've got December. And we all know, like last year, December's event was pretty sweet. The starter Pokemon, I didn't cash in on that because where I lived wasn't that great. But now, currently, where I'm temporarily residing, I'm in Portobello, so yeah, I can benefit from decent spawns. There's a Pokestop like at the end of my street, which is amazing. So I'll definitely be doing some videos around that place. But yeah, the whole of Gen 3, which is the entire number of Gen 3, is not coming this Halloween. A certain number of Generation 3 Ghost type Pokemon are coming this Halloween. So I just wanted to clarify before everybody gets on the bandwagon of we're getting all of Gen 3 for Halloween. No, don't. It's yeah. So moving on. We don't want to overhype this release, like I just said. But there's only one thing that's missing before Gen 3 can fully be released. New moves and abilities, etc, etc. If you guys want to go through this entire article, go ahead. I don't want to really spend my whole video reading GoHub's article, but it's there. The link will be in the description, so you guys can go ahead and go through that in your own time, if you please. Here's the loading screen. Here's a lot of different Pokemon. There's Murkrow, which isn't Gen 3. A lot of other, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, there's like 5 Gen 3 Pokemon here. It's not confirmed that this hat is Mimikyu. Nowhere has anybody said that this hat is Mimikyu. Everybody keeps talking about it like it's Mimikyu, so we're going to zoom in on it for all intents and purposes, just to see. Correct me if I'm wrong, that is a Mimikyu hat. That is legitimately a Mimikyu hat, so it's got Mimikyu's face on it. I stand corrected, again. So they are going to add Mimikyu. A Mimikyu hat, which is like generation... what? That's like... okay. So, I'm probably going to cut that part out. But yeah, they're adding a Mimikyu hat. So, something else to look forward to would be a free Mimikyu hat. We hope. They haven't said we're getting it yet, so nobody has any idea. But guys, that about wraps up this update. It's a pretty chunky bite-sized. That about wraps this update up. It's a chunky episode for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, thank you guys for everybody who stuck around the channel, and welcome to all the new subscribers who have stopped by. I really appreciate you all being here. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Remember guys, you are not alone in your circumstances. Whatever stage of life you're going through, there is a plan and a purpose for your life, because God has a plan and purpose for your life. If you ever have anything you're struggling with, or you're just having a bad day, feel free to hit me up on Twitter, which is right there at the bottom of the screen, or you guys can comment on this video and I will get back to you. So in the meantime, I pray that you have a good day. I pray the rest of your week is awesome. God bless. Peace.